Hi guys, this is the Unscrambled Manifesto of Africa, and we are on to education. We are going to tackle education as it is, and I will read it as it is from the book. The revision of education curriculums should be done in a manner that presents a smooth transition and not a sadistic kind of transition for all students. Even if it is true that we should continually revise our curriculums according to the demands and needs of the job market, our national visions, we should, however, maintain an unchangeable skeleton core that holds the flesh of the changes anticipated to be made. The changes made should mostly move us from a more theoretical based learning to a far more practical mode of learning. Even so, both balanced in a harmonious manner. It is by such deliberate changes that we will enable us to move from what a certain author advocates as education to edu-occasion, the latter being more interested in doing edu-occasion, while the former being more interested in our ducats, a ducat iron. I have faulted the national curriculum for blaming the students when it has failed due to its own teething problems. The kinds of students that have graduated from its hand, it has heaped hot coals on them, even if they would not appreciate that the system is to blame, and even the increase of grand corruption that has denied many of their opportunities. By reverting sadistically to a more technical based curriculum, the ministry has failed to see the ripple effect of such ideas and appreciating the balance needed. Yes, the earlier system produced a lot of white collar job seekers, but the solution should not be fully to submerge all students in the new system into the blue collar corner. An example is given whereby the system creates several million plumbers who cannot be absorbed into the current market. A better idea would be to balance white collar and blue collar and to have a strategic plan that eliminates corruption and creates a clear handing over of retirees in order to have a fresh injection of young thugs into the areas. About whether education should be free or be on the terms of self-sponsoring, I have no qualms with either direction, but my major concern is that if by making education free there is rampant outcropping of mega scandals, then we better shut those avenues by empowering the general populace to afford to educate their sons and daughters at an affordable price which they will pay by their own toil. Pesa mfukoni. All schools should be well equipped by the government at least to provide latitude of standardization, even if it will be hard that they all be equal because some already are ahead of others and should not be denied advancement. However, some schools should be set apart as being more science oriented and others as being more arts oriented. Lastly, a robust feeding program should be introduced in all schools in order to inject demand of food produce from the local area. For instance, the students should be able to consume at least 2 eggs per week and have a chicken every month and at least have a beef serving 2 days in the week, etc. This feeding program will be a stimulus of our economic backbone, that is agriculture. This demand created shall create tens of thousands of jobs in the locality and ensure that our children grow up to be healthy and not malnourished as is the case now. This is a very vital plan which should never be watered down. Of the rest of the reforms in education, are they not adjudicated by education experts through various reports? Indeed, there are. There are many experts that have adjudicated various programs that need to be implemented and at the policy level and at the ground level to ensure that education remains a pillar that supports African economic empowerment. Thank you.